Pampers Baby Dry Pants. Ainoa housuvaippa, jossa on 3 imukykyistä kanavaa. Ne roikkuvat vähemmän märkänä ja ovat kuivimmat Baby Dry Pants housuvaippamme koskaan. Niin kuiva, että ihmettelet, minne kaikki pissa hävisi. Jätit tämän huoneeseesi, joten voit myös huudella sen.
Se on turhaa. Voi puhdistaa sen ilman esipesua uudella Fairy Platinumilla. Fairin paras koostumus. Puhdistaa pittyneen ruoan kirkkaasti kerralla.
Täydellistä.
Unohda huuhtelu ja kokeile uutta Fairy Platinumia.
Casino. Pelattavissa nyt nettiarpana. Päävoitot jopa 300 000 euroa. Nettiarvat löydät osoitteesta veikkaus.fi.
Kysyin hammaslääkäriltäni, puhdistaako sähköhammasharja paremmin kuin tavallinen hammasharja. Hän sanoi kyllä, mutta älä hanki mitä tahansa harjaa. Hanki hammaslääkäreiden inspiroima pyörällä harjaspäällä.
Toisin kuin tavallinen harja, Oral-B:n pyöreä harjaspää ympäri jokaisen hampaan irrottaen ja pyyhkien plakin pois. Oral-B on hammaslääkärien eniten suosittelema. Harjaa kuin ammattilainen.
Kun jokin käy hermoilleni, suljen sen ulkopuolelle saman tien. Aivan niin kuin Elmex Sensitive Professional hammastaina tekee vihlaville hampaille. Paljastuneet hampaiden kaulat voivat päästää kipuärsykkeet hammashermoon. Elmex Sensitive Professional tukkii kanavat heti ja pitkäkestoisesti. Näin kylmäkään ei käy enää hermoillesi. Elmex Sensitive Professional välittömään ja kestävään kivunlievitykseen. Uutta Elmex hoitokynä ja hammasharja. Hoitaa hampaan herkimpiä alueita ja lievittää vihontaa. Välittömään ja kestävään kivunlievitykseen.
Suomen TV ensi-ilta.
Oh, hey, look, it's the ice. Why is it so big?
So it doesn't melt.
Everybody hold still.
People die at the fair.
People die at the fair.
Somebody in this time is going to die.
Hey, it's a sweet young couple. Can I interest you folks in a miracle cure? Miljoona tapaa kuolla lännessä. Huomenna 9. TV5, Leffojen ykkönen.
Hääpukuja. Ja vielä enemmän hääpukuja.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, no. It's not my favorite.
Jokaiselle morsiammelle on olemassa täydellinen hääpuku.
I love everything about it. Woo! Yeah, baby. I am saying yes to the dress.
Tahdon morsiuspuvun. Maanantaista torstaihin 8. TLC.
Just checking your new hire forms. You are heterosexual, right?
Are you allowed to ask that?
No.
America Ferraron tähdittämä komediasarja tavaratalon työntekijöiden elämästä.
I need a volunteer to hand out samples of salsa 80. This is right up your alley.
Because I'm Latina?
No. Okay, fine. I'll just pick someone at random. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
The other Latina?
What?
Superstory. Sunnuntaisin 10. TLC.
The most extreme thing I ever did to save on medical costs or any kind of costs like that is I removed my own teeth. If I have a cavity, I just take a little chisel and a hammer and I sit there and chip it and chip it and chip it until I can knock it out. Every once in a while, I've been known to take it and whack it really hard. You get knocked out for a minute, you come to and you finish.
Thanks to all of her cost-saving measures, Melanie and her family get by on just $1,000 a month. But her expenses are about to double with a visit from her daughter, son-in-law, and their 3 kids.
She's going to come to visit with us for 2 weeks. I am super excited to see my new grandchild. But that's 5 more people than I'm used to. That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I don't know where they're going to sleep. It's just a huge deal. We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say half of it is closed off. We all share a bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we've blocked off to save on heating and cooling. So 4 of us sleeping here on this king-size bed. Wintertime, it saves a lot on heating bills because we have the body heat, but we don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family, so we can crawl up in here and just go to sleep at night. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to figure out another place for her to sleep that's not going to cost us any money.
My daughter called and she's coming to stay for 2 weeks.
That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I've got to use the same amount that I always do I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house.
I'm setting up this tent for me and my family to sleep in. My daughter and her husband and kids can sleep in the house. We've done this before, so it's not a big deal. My family and I, we've slept in a tent for 3 months before our trailer got set up. It's kind of old news to us.
A lot of people would have, found a rental house or something like that while they were waiting. People were acting like, oh my gosh, you lived in a tent for 3 months? These are the same people who go pay to stay at a resort. Man, why don't you just give me a $1 bill and let me burn it for you?
Home sweet home for the next 2 weeks.
My daughter's lifestyle is very different from ours. Once she moved away, she moved off to a city, and she's wasteful. We use cold water, but my daughter has to have hot water, so we're going to have to figure a way to heat it, and I'm not going to let us turn on the hot water heater. Honey, we got to find that old horse trough.
Okay.
Brandy's not going to take a bath in our bath water. And you know
Why?
her. Honey, after 4 visits, she says it goes. You know how she is.
All right. Here it is.
But it has a big hole in the bottom.
Probably line this with plastic.
Let's take it out front. I'll think just right out here.
Okay.
This is going to be great. I really think what we need to do is boil some water on a campfire so I'm not using my electricity from my stove.
Look, he's coming. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Hey, guys.
Oh, he's precious. Grandma can still hold him. I'm your new grandma. Phineas, hi. Hey, Dad.
Wow.
Me and my mom are nothing alike. I'm like a city girl. She is a country girl.
You want to see where we're staying?
They don't use lights in the house. They use lanterns, for goodness sakes.
Look over on your left. See the tent? That's where we're going to stay. That's my new home if you get my bedroom for 2 weeks.
We would never go that far to save $1.
I got a big surprise for you. I know how you love taking hot baths and stuff. We got you a nice hot bath outside for y'all to take. We've been boiling water. See? We're trying to accommodate to where you'll be happy.
Yeah, hope you like it.
Put his feet in there. He can take a nice bath. Dip him in there. Let him see. It'll be okay. See, he'll like it.
They weren't always that extreme. They used to just do little stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just kind of like almost a contest to see how much money they can save.
That'll keep it going the whole time for you, and there's a pot. You need more hot water.
You just dip it out.
Dip it up in there, boil it, and you can have hot water for the next 2 weeks. She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
Hey, Mom, what are we eating?
Squirrel dumplings. Boys shot a couple of squirrels earlier, so squirrel dumplings. Frog legs, too. They got some frogs. Nice plump ones. Honey, they pay good money for them in them fancy French restaurants. You get it for free. You ought to be happy.
I can't wait.
I want to turn that big one. Look how pretty you look, girl. Are you going to be sick? Look at that. He likes squirrel dumplings. That's a boy after Grandma's own heart. Using your baby as a guinea pig. Guinea pig, we gotta try that sometime.
She sounds kind of good.
I highly doubt my parents will ever change their cheapskate ways now that they've adapted to it.
I don't think there's a limit at all to how far I'll go to save money.
This is unacceptable. She's having a sweet 16th birthday party.
I don't want my friends to talk about me.
They're not going to even know. Ron, this is going above and beyond your cheapness.
Orion, hyvinvointia rakentamassa 100 vuotta. Burana Caps on nopea apu särkyyn ja migreeniin. Burana Caps apteekista.
Orion. Kasino. Pelattavissa nyt nettiarpana. Päävoitot jopa 300 000 euroa. Nettiarvat löydät osoitteesta veikkaus.fi.
Nyt kaikki kuvatuotteet karnevaalihintaan. Tilaa itselle tai lahjaksi. Ifolor.fi. Uudistunut Bioluvin rakastaa vaatteitasi yhtä paljon kuin sinäkin. Hoitava Bioluvin Color puhdistaa ja irrottaa nokkaa. Bioluvin pitää vaatteesi kauniina pitkään.
You feel free, go have a look around. Count down to one, our time is now, now, now. Can you feel free, live without a care.
Tarkista tilanne kotona, kun olet itse muualla. Ohjaa uusia Siemens kodinkoneitasi Home Connect-sovelluksen avulla, mistä tahansa ja mitä ikinä teetkin. Siemens tuo tulevaisuuden kotiisi.
Kainalot. Ne ovat harvoin päällimmäisenä mielessä. Silti niitä vahataan ja sheivataan, joten ne tarvitsevat huolenpitoa. Uusi Doven parannettu koostumus. Tuloksena pehmeämmät ja sileämmät kainalot. Uusi DAV antiperspirantti. Hoitaa kainaloidesi ihoa entistä paremmin.
Orion 100 vuotta juhlapakkaukset apteekissa. Maaliskuun juhlatarjouksena melatoniini Orion tabletit. Orion.
Mitä tänään ruuaksi? Herkulliset ateriat Pro-Bandilta.
Hukkasitko silmälasit? Olisit käynyt Specsaversilla. Nyt silmälasit ja aurinkolasit vahvuuksilla yhteensä 59 €.
Vahinkoja sattuu ja tahroja tulee helposti. Onneksi ne saadaan myös helposti poistettua. Vanish Goldilla. Paras lianpoistajamme. Vanish Gold poistaa enemmän kuin 100 erilaista tahraa. Tulikin tavallisesta harvinaiseen. 100 testattua tahraa, 100 poistettua tahraa.
Seuraavassa jaksossa Anssin haastaa JVG.
Kyllä me tätä voittamaan niinku lähdetään tätä hommaa.
Tehdään mahdollisimman hyvä biisi ja viedään Anssi 6-0.
Anssi Kela ja isot biisit. Maanantaisin 9 TV5.
Tervetuloa Katie Pricein talliin.
Don't be worried, be petrified. Right, kids, this is the first day of training. I know you won't let me down.
I'm very competitive. I like winning. Junior's a big show off.
No hurdle's too big for pricing.
Katie Pricein ponikerho. Torstaisin 8:30. TLC.
Most people have got something about themselves that they're trying to hide.
And I just really struggle believing that somebody's going to be attracted to me.
This is the real me.
Blind date. Oh no, this.
I've got alopecia, so I wear a wig.
You could be one in a million.
Näille sinkuille deittailu on kynnyskysymys.
She's so perfect. I love her so much.
Liian ruma rakkauteen. Maanantaisin 9:30. TLC.
The ladies at home leave the lights on all day and all night. So, what I like to do is just tape it up. Now, you know you're breaking the rules.
As Houston residents, Marlon Thomas and his family face some of the highest electricity bills in the country. So to cut costs, this husband and father of two sets strict rules on household energy use.
My dad wants to save money just like anybody else, but he just goes to an extreme doing it.
At 9 o'clock, I shut down the breakers because these guys like to leave the TV on, the radio, the stereo. And by me shutting the breaker off, I'm roughly saving about $100 a month on the electric bill. Around here, it's just the rule. I mean, if they don't like it, they don't like it. I'm paying the bills around here, so, hey, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for the breaker to go off.
I feel like I'm going crazy because I don't know anyone in America that is doing that. My dad is an extreme penny pincher. It's kind of like fighting